Good afternoon, everybody. I am well fed and ready to do a video today. I just got back from delivering those crochet items to my sister, and I stopped to pick me up some food on the way home. And so I gobbled it down and decided I better get this video up before my son gets home. So here I am. So welcome to existing and new subscribers. I've had a couple of new ones. And for all of you existing fiber friends and family, welcome to today's video. Thank you for always popping in. Thank you to those who always comment. I love reading every comment, and I try to at least heart your comment. And if I think it needs a reply, I'll reply. But I love reading every single one of them. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to my friend Bernadine at How the Hook Turns. She mentioned me in her video today, and she was so sweet and kind. All the things she said. I don't know if I'm deserving of everything she said. I mean, you know, I've only been doing this for almost 3 years, so I certainly would not consider myself any kind of expert when it comes to fiber. I just know that I like natural fibers. I don't know why, other than, you know, this world is full enough of fake this and fake that and synthetic and man-made and bad chemicals and all that stuff. And, you know, I wear this stuff on a regular basis. You know, I'm sure I wear acrylic and nylon and who knows what else I wear. I don't exclusively wear natural fibers. Although I do have, you know, I live in jeans, basically. I don't live in jeans. I live in comfy clothes. I call it comfy clothes. So, you know, something with an elastic waist is usually what I'm sitting around the house in. Something comfortable. Why not be comfortable? So I kind of had to get, I wouldn't say dressed up, but, you know, I took a shower and put some clean clothes on and looked presentable to go to my sister's to deliver all the items that she wanted to give as Christmas gifts this year. So I think she was happy with everything I gave her. I was gone, I don't know, I left here around 1 o'clock. Well, I left here just before, no, because I told her I'd be there around 2, and I was there just before 2. And she works from home. So it's funny, she told me, I'll have the front door unlocked, just come on in. So I get there and go to the door, it's locked. So I thought to myself, you know, she works from home. She's basically a call center at home. And I thought, she's on the phone and she's not going to be able to come and get me. And I didn't wear a coat, and it's like 42 degrees today. So I didn't know how long I was going to be standing there. Fortunately, she was not on the phone. So she heard me knock and she came and let me in. But I was there for maybe, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. We chatted for a bit, and I headed home after stopping and depositing the money she gave me in the bank, and then decided I would treat myself on the way home to some food because I hadn't eaten today. So my favorite go-to is Mexican food. I don't know about you, but that's my go-to, is Mexican food. And I knew there was a place that I like on the way home, close enough that it would still be warm when I got it home. So I stopped there and I got a couple things, and I got two two soft tacos and two gorditas, and I only ate one of each thing, and I'm full. So my son will have dinner. Either that, or I can be selfish and not say anything, and that can be my lunch tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably just give them to him. I should, because he's a good kid. I just love him to pieces. So with that all out of the way, again, welcome. Today is day 10 of the Aberdeen's Advent box, Christmas box for 2024. Today is December 10th. So I don't know if you guys have been following along, but I've been doing this every day, and it's a surprise to me, whatever this is. But, I can kind of get an idea through the bag. This may not be the tonals that I've been seeing so far. I just said yesterday I haven't gotten any variegated, and I have a feeling this might be variegated. Or two-tone with two really drastic color differences. I don't know. We'll see. But this is from Aberdeenswool, their 2024 Advent Christmas box. They own Tangled Poets, which is a hand-dyed yarn. So all of these Advents are Tangled Poets yarn, which is, I want to say 80-20 merino nylon. But it's super soft. Each mini hank is about 30 grams, give or take. Some have been a little bit more. I'm not weighing each and every one of them. I probably should. I've got my scale right here. Of course, I'd be weighing it in the bag, but I can weigh it after I open it and tell you what it is. So we'll turn that puppy on. The dogs are outside right now. I was gone for probably not even 2 hours. I don't think I was gone even 2 hours. The dogs were down in the crates, and they did beautifully. So I was happy about that. They each had a toy in their crate to chew on. And Goober always does better when Bean's down there next to him. If Goober's crated by himself, he makes all kinds of racket. Just whines and cries and barks. But he seems to do better when Bean is down there with him. And Bean is a dream in the crate. He's beautiful. If he has any redeeming qualities, that's one of them, is he does not mind being in his crate at all. My son leaves at 5:30 in the morning, and he stays in that crate until I get up. And I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, I decided to leave him in there until I heard him making noise. He was down there for 5 hours without a peep. He never did make noise. I finally went down and got him out and let him outside so he could potty, and then I fed him. So he's a dream when it comes to crates. He is an absolute dream. If I had the crates up here, he would probably choose to sleep in it, but they're in the basement. Let's get on with the yarn, shall we? Again, this is day 10. And the fade so far has just been beautiful. I should have grabbed the latest two. I added 7 yesterday to my Mrs. Fezziwig shawl. Let me grab the latest 2, 8 and 9. Okay, so here is 8 and 9. Excuse my mess behind me. Here is 8 and 9. Those are so pretty. My camera is not doing this justice. It looks so blue on my camera, but it leans more, this one especially, it leans more green. To me, this one leans more of a blue-green. This one is like an aqua. I couldn't come up with the word yesterday. This is like an aqua. But it kind of has, it sort of has hints of green. sorta. So those are the two before this one. So let's go ahead and open this one, shall we? I'm so excited because I think it's going to be really different. Yep, I thought I saw dark through there. That is really, really pretty. So that almost looks like these two had a baby and met Mr. Dark Green. You know, these two and dark green had a baby. And this is like my favorite color, green. That's really pretty. Whoop. Came out. That is gorgeous. That is my green. I love that green. It's like a dark forest green. That's lovely. So that will go next to that. No, it'll go next to this. So this is 8, this is 9, and this is 10. That's going to look awesome. That's really going to look great. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So I will be adding this one to today's. See, now because we added the 25, now we're 2 days behind. So by the time we get to week 4, we're going to be 4 days behind. But that's okay. That is super pretty. And I know my lighting is not that great. I watch Shannon reveal hers. Her lighting is so much better because hers looks really real. That was dumb. Hers looks really true to color. And I would say this is pretty true. I don't know. This in person is a little more green again. So it's showing, it looks on my screen like it's a little more blue. Either way, it's beautiful. And that is definitely two-tone. So I'll be excited to add that. So excited. That's wonderful. So that's day 10. So we're almost halfway through. 2 more days, we'll be halfway through. And I can't wait to show you guys number 25. Or at least what's left of it. I probably should have taken a picture of the whole hank before I caked it up. Whoa, they knocked over something outside. But it's beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And Shannon, if you're watching, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So, okay, let me show you what I started to work on. I already did a couple of shorts showing it. Oh yeah, I finished that. So I showed you guys the ribbed crochet cowl yesterday. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Words, I mean, have you guys ever seen such a gorgeous color? And it's showing up pretty true on the lens, on the screen. It's, purples, but because it's combined with this black just makes those colors pop. Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if pop's the right word. But I'm so glad I added that black. It was the perfect touch to that yarn. It was just perfect. It's just beautiful. So I finished that. Now I've started another one. And I'm making it shorter. And I'm using... Where's the other? the other ball of yarn. Where is it? There it is. I have a bowl of yarn here in front of me. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I've already gone through one, and really what I wanted to do was finish it and give this to my sister when I took her that stuff as a Christmas gift. But I didn't get it finished. So what I've gotten done so far should be the right width around. So this will be the other half. And I'm pairing it with this gorgeous lace weight fuzzy yarn that I got from Temu. It's gorgeous. Look at all those colors in there. And it's got, because of the fiber content, it's got a little bit of sparkle or shine. I wouldn't call it sparkle. It's got a little bit of shine. I have another yarn that would have paired perfectly with this, and it had sequins in it. I can't find it. I looked everywhere except for where it is. I can't find it. But you watch, I'll finish this and I'll stumble upon it in the next day or two, and then I'll be sad because it would have worked up with this gorgeous. Would have been perfect. Because it's like a gold. It's like a gold color. So it would have been perfect. But here's the width so far. And I actually thought about not joining it and doing it like this and adding like a button. Of course, you know, it'll be bigger around than this. Adding a button instead of joining it all the way down. Adding a button, and then, you know, it could be worn like that. I think that would be really pretty. I'll see how wide it is and what it would look like if I just added a button, a really big button, you know, like that big around, a big button. I think that would be really pretty. So it's not half. That one I made yesterday. Of course, this is going to be shorter. You won't have to cuff it. But this was made with 40, a chain of 40, one being the turning chain. So 40 single crochet back loop, 40 half double crochet back loop. So it's going to be significantly shorter. I mean, if we, you know, unfold this, put these side by side, see, it's significantly shorter. So I think that perfect fall colors. But because of this, it's like a candy red. Because of that, it looks really Christmassy to me. And actually, this red isn't coming over in here as much as it can be seen in person. It's much better in person. But isn't that cute? I think that's cute. I love these. They're so easy. Bernadine, yes, you need to make one. And if you can find some sequin yarn, really thin sequin yarn, go for it. Or any sequin yarn. You don't have to have sequins, but you know, it works in mine. If you have any kind of sparkly yarn, or if you don't, oh well, use what you have. But that's pretty. And if you hold a variegated with a solid, I think that works out really well. I think it looks really, really nice. I don't know if you can tell the sticky outies. There's a lot of sticky outies. I think you can see that. But it's pretty. It'll be finished today. I think it'll be finished today. I worked on it till I got too tired last night. And then I worked on it a little bit today until the first ball was gone. But you know, I'll be over in my sister's neighborhood on Saturday because she lives really close to where the market is. So this will be done, and I can either try to sell it, or I can just decide to give it to her. I don't know which I want to do, or try to sell it, and if it doesn't sell, then give it to her. Either way, I think she would really like it. I really do. So it'll be finished, and I will, I'll either show it tomorrow with day 11, or I'll do a short, or both. I don't know which. But again, that pattern is ribbed crochet cowl. It is free on Ravelry, and the designer is Becca Carlson. RosaliesDaughter.com. So if you go there, it's on her web page. Just scroll down until you see it, and it's right there. Click on cowls, and it's right there. But it's so incredibly easy, and you know, if that's all you did, you could finish it in 2 days. You could even finish it in 1 day if you're really fast. I may experiment and try using a sport weight yarn. It would take longer, but I think it would be really nice in a sport weight yarn. I think it would look really pretty. Or maybe combine a sport weight and a fingering weight, or a sport weight and a lace weight, because I have a lot of silk, and a sport weight yarn paired with a silk. Oh my gosh, that would, see, here I go. This is what I do. I imagine color combinations and yarn combinations and fiber combinations. I will tell you this though, I try, not that I have a lot of synthetic, but if I have something that's 100% natural fibers, I will do my very best. If I'm going to pair it with something, I will do my very best to make sure that the entire piece is done in natural fibers. I thought this black had some wool in it, and maybe it does. Let me look at one of these other, because on the one that I looked at, okay, this one, it's not covered up. So Draylon and wool. So it is wool. 31% wool, 65 Draylon or polyacrylic. And then the rest of it is the paillettes. Let's see. Let me see if I can find another one that shows the whole thing. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Of course, they had to put the label, the sticker, where you couldn't see. But that's, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 96%. So I'm going to say 4% is the little sequins. And you could probably find this on Etsy or eBay. Rossetti Polaris. It's beautiful yarn, and it's single ply, which is my favorite. I don't know why it's my favorite, because if you wash it, it's just going to fuzz like crazy. But I think that you get the best stitch definition with single and 2-ply yarns. I watched a designer not too long ago, and she said the same thing. I think you get the best stitch definition with those two methods of plying yarn: single ply and double ply, 2-ply. So, and that's what this is. It's single ply. Yeah, this single ply. Oh boy, I just saw a notification from Joyce, and all I saw was 29% discount. I don't know if I should watch. I don't know if I should read that. Anyway, so that is what I'm working on today. And then I've got to get to work on my granddaughter's blanket. I have to. I mean, here it is, the 10th. So I have 2 weeks to get this blanket done. And it needs to be a twin size blanket. And right now I have about that much length. Not much. Not much. I may end up just buying her a weighted blanket and then telling her I'm making her one, and she'll get it when it's done. That may be what I do, because that's what she wants. She wants a weighted blanket. She's only 8 years old. But I know her mom has one, and maybe she tried it and she liked it. So, I don't know. So that may be what I do. I may just tell my daughter I'll buy her a weighted blanket. I'll see if I can find one, in her favorite colors. I don't know if I can. And then that'll give me some time to get this one finished. In the meantime, I may make one of these for her. She may wear one. I don't know. And then I have slippers for my grandson. Oh boy. I have slippers for my grandson. And I started to make a sea turtle, amigurumi sea turtle. I don't know if I'll finish it in time, but I did start one. And he loves turtles. He's 12. Or he's turning 12 in January. And my daughter is due January 22nd with number 3. And it's going to be a girl. But I think she'll probably have her before the 22nd. She's huge. And she's already having it's not Braxton Hicks. She's having something else that makes her think she's in labor. It already took her to the hospital once. So I'm surprised they didn't confine her to bed rest. But with that all happening, she'll probably have the baby, I would say, within the first 2 weeks of January. My grandson's birthday is in January, and he does not want to share his birthday. His birthday is, when's his birthday? I think it's the week before the 22nd. It's not the 18th. 15th? I'd have to look at the calendar. I think it's the week before she's due. He doesn't want to share his birthday. So we'll see. Wouldn't it be something if she had 2 kids born on the same day? I think that would be hilarious. That would be really funny. Because he was already in disbelief when his mom said she was having another baby. He was in such disbelief. And he's worried that's going to take away attention from him. Although he's pretty self-sufficient. He really is. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I bet that's UPS. I'm getting a replacement rack for my dishwasher because the I don't know how to describe it, but there's these little horizontal pegs that the rack glides on. Well, for some reason that peg has gotten worn and it falls out of the track. So then the rack falls. Bernadine, I think you know what I'm talking about. So I'm getting a new rack, and I'm curious whether it's going to come with the rails or if it's just going to be the rack itself with the hardware. I don't know. I'm hoping it's the whole thing, because the rails attached to the side of the dishwasher on the inside. We'll see. we'll see. And then Thursday, the plumber is coming to swap out my, what's it called? Fleshmate? Is it the Fleshmate? I think it's called Fleshmate. It is a self-contained unit under pressure that's inside the toilet tank. So the water and everything, well, I don't know if there's water in it. I know that there's air in it, so probably not water. It's a pressurized unit. So the tank does not hold water. It just has this unit that's about yay big that sits in the tank. Well, that unit has been failing ever since I've lived here for a year. And I've mentioned it to him once before, and he just kind of poo-pooed it. Well, the other day, my son's in the bathroom, and, it's the first door in the hallway, so I can hear when he flushes, of course. I'm not kidding. He had to have flushed at least 10 times. Because, well, I can't really describe what it is. Probably 3 or 4 months ago, he turned off the water and undid the fitting, and there was deposits, hard water deposits in there. He did that again about 2 weeks ago, I think, a week ago, and that seems to help. But it still doesn't. You still have to push down the handle multiple times for it to finally, So it's been a pain in the neck for a year. And I'm sure the guy that lived here before us dealt with it too, but I guess he didn't really care to bother the landlord with it. Well, I'm paying enough money. This house better be right. Right? It better be right. He paid for the dishwasher rack, and my refrigerator is going to probably go kaput here anytime, because it's not operating correctly. So he was going to wait for Black Friday to look for a refrigerator. And I haven't heard. Well, I messaged him. I said, did you find anything on Black Friday? He said there were no deals. I'm sure there were deals. I'm sure there were. He's just probably too cheap to, I don't know. I pay enough in rent, and my rent went up 4% this year. When I redid my lease, it went up 4%. That didn't make me happy. Especially when my pay only increased 2.5%. So, poo! Well, I'm going to go get the package on the porch and sign off for now. Thank you for joining me and listening to me babble. I'm going to get to work on that shawl and see if I can finish it. And I might have me a piece of apple pie when my lunch/dinner settles. And we'll go from there. But once again, day 10. That's really pretty. Super pretty. I love that green. So maybe next in line is going to be greens for tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I'm excited. And I gotta work on, that goes into my shawl next. And then that goes in tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I'm going to go read what Joyce has been texting me. And she probably shouldn't be telling me about sales, but I tell her mine. We'll see what she says. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And you guys, I hope that you have a great holiday season. I hope if you celebrate Christmas, you have a great Christmas with friends and family all around. And just remember, God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. And I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Take care and have a good rest of your day. We'll see ya. Bye.